This segment is brought to you by Waits and Downer, attorneys at law.
Hello, and welcome back to this edition of Bayou Time. Again, your host, Keith Weissite, licensed clinical social worker with Terrebonne Home Care. Very glad you're joining us. However you may be joining us, we appreciate it. And today is one of those days on September 11th when we all remember those people that we know will never be forgotten. I'm very glad to have two gentlemen, two veterans here with me. First, Mr. John Prejean. John, thank you for being here.
It's an honor.
All right, we appreciate it. Of course, Marine Corps League, the Houma Detachment. Sitting next to him, Mr. Murdoch Gilmore, Army veteran with the VFW. Mr. Murdoch, thanks for being here.
Yeah, thank you for having us.
Absolutely. So, gentlemen, this is a very important day today to be able to talk about something that's coming up, but we appreciate y'all being here on 9/11. Excited about the POW MIA Day. And it's going to take place, the National POW MIA Recognition Day ceremony will take place on Friday, September 19th. It will start promptly at 6 p.m. It's right there in the Courthouse Square, which is 7856 Main Street in downtown Houma. And it's one of those things where you guys y'all were kind of commissioned to take this over about 4 years ago. Let's talk about how that happened, Mr. John.
4 years ago, the Parish contacted us through the Downtown Development Committee.
Right.
And they had lost the POW MIA flag in the court square through the hurricane.
Oh, that's right.
And they asked us to go replace the flag and do a little ceremony. And we did, and that's exactly how it started. It was just a simple thing of replacing a lost flag.
Right.
And doing a little ceremony. We would replace the American flag, the POW
right. Did them
MIA
both.
flag, and
Did
do a
them
little
both.
ceremony.
I remember the raising of both of them.
And since then, we've done it every year. We've decided it would be great
to
remember this every year since it's a national commemoration.
Right.
And we want to keep it going in Terrebonne Parish because it's very important to veterans, especially those that are still missing.
Sure.
And their families.
Right. And so, look, the Marine Corps League and the VFW are both icons in our community in representing the values and the service of all of those men and women who have been involved in protecting our country for years. And on this particular day, I'm very honored to be able to have you guys on to talk about those people who were prisoners of war. And we've got several historical prisoners of war in our area. And some of them have been sickly. A couple have passed away here recently, but also those missing in action. And so let's talk about those statistics, Mr. John, if you don't mind, about those people who've been lost and still lost.
Right now, there's still over 80,000 American service people missing in action.
80,000.
80,000. And we know that at least 41,000, maybe a few more, lost at sea and may never be recovered.
Right.
But it still leaves the official numbers in excess of 38,000 that can be recovered.
Right.
And the federal government will not stop until we get them.
Till we get them. And we've got even people that have been lost since on 9/11 as well.
Yes.
Right.
Yes. Yeah, we have. There's still 6 listed missing in action.
Still listed missing in action. And so, listen, I'll tell you how personal it is. Like for families, and why this is so important. And I know it's a big deal. My mom's brother served in the war. His plane went down somewhere in Alaska. And I just went to Alaska for the first time, and I got to tell you, I thought about it every day. Every day. So some of these families, second and third generations from that, are still thinking and wishing and hoping, just finding his remains.
Right.
You know, some closure.
Bring them home.
Bring that soldier home. Give him that proper burial that is so deserving, right? And get one name off of this 80,000 who are missing in action.
And that military service for that funeral is important to those families.
Yeah.
I promise you.
It's some closure for a door that's remained open. And it's kind of a sad door, right?
It is.
We can close that door. We close that door metaphorically, but emotionally, we get truly some closure. And I say we, like every family that deals with this. But it's just a very important time. Thank y'all for picking it up and being able to do that and for honoring our veterans. I am so excited to be in Houma, Louisiana, where we honor our veterans and we find a way to make sure we do that.
We do.
Yeah.
And there's a lot we do.
Right.
Matter of fact, we did UVL does a lot of military funerals and
Yes, sir.
military honors.
Right.
The Marine Corps League catches some of the overflow. We did.
Right.
We did 3 this week.
3 just this week.
Yeah, and two of them were Marine Corps League members. So
2 Marine Corps League members. Well, sorry for your loss.
it really it gets close.
Yeah, and may they rest in peace, right? So, Jason, put that up one more time. I want people to know about the flyer because I want them to know what they can go and see as these gentlemen are helping to make sure that we have our National POW MIA Recognition Day ceremony. They'll be raising that flag for the MIAs and the POWs. It is Friday, September 19th. It will start promptly at 6 p.m. The Courthouse Square at 7856 Main Street, right there in downtown Houma. It's going to start with the Pledge of Allegiance. It'll be followed by a prayer and then a reading. If you have any questions, you can reach out to Ann Piku, 985-873-6048. And so, gentlemen, I can't thank you enough for coming to make sure that this is continuing with the Marine Corps League, making sure that this takes place. All the things that happen, Mr. Murdoch, through the VFW, and making sure that veterans of foreign wars are identified and we're knowledgeable about that, and making sure that our MIAs and POWs and their families are recognized for people that we know are still important. So we appreciate it.
People should bring their children.
And bring their
Yes,
kids. It's a great time.
Very much so.
Thank y'all for joining us. We appreciate it. All right, guys, that'll do it for this particular segment, but don't go anywhere. I got a whole lot more right here on Bayou Time.
This segment was brought to you by Waits and Downer, attorneys at law.